In early 2024, a haunting image appeared online, just another surreal piece of AI art. Or so people thought. It showed a cracked bridge, a burning skyline, and fleeing crowds. No context, no caption, just unsettling detail. Months later, reality caught up. A real-life disaster unfolded that eerily matched the image right down to the location, destruction, and even the time of day. Was this just a terrifying coincidence? Or did AI somehow peer into a future it shouldn't have known? This is the true strange. And this is the story of the painting that may have predicted a tragedy. On January 3rd, 2024, a user going by the name Neural Voyager posted an AI-generated image to a small subreddit dedicated to uncanny AI art. The caption read only, "This came out of nowhere. I didn't type this." The image was disturbing. In the background, a jagged, half-collapsed suspension bridge engulfed in smoke. To the left, what appeared to be a city skyline, modern, urban, but indistinct. Buildings scorched, the sky an eerie orange hue, like it was stuck between sunset and catastrophe. In the foreground, shadowy human figures running away from the chaos, their forms distorted but expressive panic, confusion, fear. The post got modest attention at first, a few upvotes, some comments about how AI is getting creepier, then it faded into obscurity. That is, until March 28th, 2024. On that day, in a major Southeast Asian city, a tragic and sudden event occurred. A fire broke out on a commuter ferry just as it passed beneath a busy suspension bridge. The flames quickly spread to nearby infrastructure, damaging the bridge's lower levels and sending debris crashing into the water below. Eyewitness videos showed eerily similar visuals to the AI painting. Thick orange smoke, a collapsing support beam, and panic along the shoreline. The disaster resulted in dozens of injuries and multiple fatalities. But what captured attention later was not just the tragedy itself, but how closely it matched that forgotten AI-generated image from 3 months prior. Someone posted a side-by-side comparison. The thread went viral. The shapes, the smoke, the bridge, even the time of day sunset was identical. People were stunned, and some were scared. Attempts to contact the original poster, Neural Voyager, led nowhere. Their account had gone inactive just a week after posting the image. No other uploads, no identifying information. Reddit moderators said the user hadn't broken any rules. The image was generated using a promptless run, meaning the creator clicked generate without entering any text. Experts say that's possible but extremely rare. Even stranger, metadata embedded in the original file suggested the image had been created offline, not via a cloud-based generator. That means someone had access to a private AI model, powerful enough to produce highly specific, realistic, and unsettling imagery. Where that model came from is unknown. And the image? It's been reposted hundreds of times, but every time it's missing a small visual detail present in the original. A small red sign with a single symbol. A symbol later identified as a warning marker, used only in that Southeast Asian country's maritime code. How did that end up in a random AI image months before the incident? As the post went viral, theories began to spread. Coincidence? The simplest explanation? Sheer randomness. AI generates thousands of eerie, apocalyptic images every day. One of them was bound to match a future disaster eventually. Subconscious prompting. Some suggest that the user may have seen or heard news of structural concerns in the area before the disaster, maybe unknowingly, and that those concerns bled into the AI prompt. A kind of subconscious prophecy. Predictive pattern recognition. A few AI researchers floated a more alarming theory. What if advanced models are getting good at identifying future risk patterns based on massive data inputs, images, structural records, news, and historical disasters? Could an AI model predict what's likely to collapse, where panic may unfold, and visualize it? Time slip or simulation? Glitch. And then there are the fringe ideas. That the AI tapped into something beyond data, echoes of future events, or artifacts from a simulated world. No proof, but a lot of interest. What happened next was even stranger. Reddit removed the original thread for unexplained metadata anomalies. Image-sharing sites began blocking uploads of the unedited image. And perhaps most eerily, when asked about the image, major AI companies refused to comment. One spokesperson for a popular AI platform said, "We do not comment on individual generations or user data." No denial, no confirmation. The mystery remains. Where did the image come from? Was it an accident, a subconscious vision, or something else? In late May 2024, a blurry version of the original image resurfaced on a lesser-known message board for fringe AI researchers. The user who shared it claimed to have saved it before the original thread was deleted. This version included more than just the visual. It came with coordinates. The location? Within 2 miles of where the ferry disaster took place. Forum users began cross-referencing AI generation logs. Some believe that the model responsible had been trained using a classified data set. Others speculate the model was trained on so much global infrastructure data that it could identify fault points without human knowledge. Suddenly, the debate shifted from speculation to concern. If AI could accidentally predict disaster, what else could it do? At The True Strange, we dig where others don't. We've verified the timeline. We've compared metadata. We've interviewed AI artists, archivists, disaster analysts, and AI developers. And what we've found is simple and unsettling. This wasn't just a good guess. The image predicted specific, unusual details, not broad themes, not vague chaos, real elements from a real disaster months in advance. We may be witnessing the first case of unintentional AI prophecy, or perhaps something deeper. The idea that machines trained on billions of images and data points can visualize possible futures. What happens when that predictive power becomes more accurate and more frequent? Is AI more than a tool? Could it become an unintentional oracle? Or are we just beginning to glimpse the strange intelligence we've created? One AI image, one real tragedy, and 1,000 questions that no one seems willing to answer. What do you believe? Accident? Algorithmic prophecy? A subconscious warning? Or something far stranger? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more real stories that remain unexplained. This is The True Strange. Stay curious, stay skeptical, stay aware.